Aufzeichnung starten? Sehr gut. Dann, liebe Leute, wir haben heute einen sehr, 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 sehr niceen Call. Ich freue mich extrem. Ihr könnt ihn auch schon sehen. Er kann gerade gar kein Wort von dem verstehen, was ich hier sage. Deswegen könnte ich jetzt alles erzählen. Er kann kein Wort verstehen von dem, was ich sage. Deswegen werde ich erst das Edifying auf Deutsch starten und werde dann auf Englisch switchen, okay? Sehr gut, Julia, das ist deine Aufgabe. Finde ich richtig nice. Du bist dafür verantwortlich, dass die Leute ihre Cancer machen. Ich werde jetzt erst anfangen auf Deutsch und werde dann auf Englisch switchen. Jeder, der jetzt gerade Panik bekommt, oh mein Gott, auf Englisch, oh mein Gott, keine Sorge, okay? Erst einmal bin ich der Meinung, es ist ein super geiles Learning, weil ihr könnt wirklich die Möglichkeit jetzt haben, Dinge auf Englisch zu lernen. Step by step by step by step. Ich war am Anfang auch nicht gut in Englisch. Trust me, ich kam aus dem Abi, ich konnte gar nichts. Aber das sind Möglichkeiten, Englisch zu lernen. Das heißt, ihr habt wirklich die Möglichkeit, das zu verstehen, zu verinnerlichen und irgendwann wiedergeben zu können. Das bedeutet, ich werde gleich auf Englisch switchen. Er wird natürlich komplett auf Englisch mit uns sprechen. Aber sollte jemand gar nichts checken, okay, kann ich super gerne mal so ein paar Sachen zwischendurch ein bisschen translaten. Schreibt einfach in den Chat, wenn ihr wirklich gar nichts reicht. Dann, wie gesagt, werde ich ein bisschen was wiedergeben. Aber eigentlich bin ich der Meinung, kriegt man auf jeden Fall vieles auf die Kette. Deswegen ganz kurz, Leute, ich will nicht zu viel Zeit haben. Wir haben nämlich ein richtig, richtig geiles Programm heute. Emil ist eine extrem, extrem krasse Persönlichkeit. Ihr müsst euch vorstellen, der Junge ist 21 Jahre alt und der Junge ist P5K. Okay, ich glaube, das hat er verstanden. Mehr nicht. Okay, und es ist so krass, weil ihr müsst euch vorstellen, als wir uns das erste Mal getroffen haben oder beziehungsweise das erste Mal so über Zoom uns kennengelernt haben, über Instagram uns kennengelernt haben und er direkt sich gesagt hat, ey Sarah, ich supporte dich, ich nehme dich an die Hand, ich bin deine Upline, ich weiß, ich wohne in Schweden, aber ich nehme dich trotzdem an die Hand, sag mir, was du für United Vision und für dein Team brauchst. Da war ich so, oh mein Gott, crazy. So, wisst ihr, was ich meine? Er ist P5K, sie hat ein komplettes schwedisches und norwegisches Team, komplett Skandinavien betreut er und trotzdem sagt er so, ich will komplett United Vision groß machen. Er hat die Vision hinter United Vision extrem krass verstanden. Und deswegen, Leute, lasst uns das appreciaten. Wir werden heute so eine Art Podcast machen, so ein bisschen Q&A machen, ein paar Fragen und Antworten. Er kennt die Fragen noch gar nicht, deswegen bin ich extrem gespannt. Und lasst uns wirklich auch immer den Chat vollballern, lasst uns Interaktion zeigen. Macht es mit Emojis. Wenn ihr nicht auf Englisch schreiben wollt, ist das vollkommen in Ordnung, aber dann zeigt mit ihm mit Emojis, wie sehr ihr das appreciated, dass er heute hier ist, okay? Sehr gut, Philipp hat es schon gecheckt. Emojis sind da. So now I will switch in English because Emil, I just introduced you and I just edified you, but I know you didn't understand anything because of this. I just want to say some words about you also in English because I'm so freaking grateful that you're here, that you support me and my whole team, that you're just supporting everyday United Vision and this from the beginning. And you just started with so much support in this United Vision group on our teams. We just travel together, and I know that our future is so bright with your support. So I just introduced you a little bit, and I just want to do this Q&A thing. We just talked about it, that we just can wait. I will fix you. Is it this? I think it's can I do it both? Okay, no, we will leave it like this. So maybe Emil, you can just start to introduce yourself. Maybe you can just talk a little bit about your story, how you started this business. And yes, I just want to say thank you very much. I'm so grateful, and that I don't take it for granted, for all your support, for all your love. And yes, the stage is yours. You can just introduce yourself.
Perfect. And I pinned us both so everyone can see our both faces. And yeah, so my name is Emil Rämö. I'm 21 years old, born 2002 from Sweden. And I can actually start with my backstory. So really early in my life, I understood that I was meant for so much more, but I didn't know what. Like already from a super young age, I knew like I was meant to have those luxury cars. I was meant for that lifestyle. I was meant for traveling, but I didn't know why. Like I always just had that feeling. I saw people do it, and you saw it on social media, you saw it on TV, you saw it like all over the world. And I just had a feeling from young age that I was meant for those things, because like if they can, why couldn't I be able to do it, right? Like everyone needs to have someone in their family that's the first successful one, If you will have a successful person, yeah, family just keep going and keep building that. But if not, that doesn't matter either, because you can be the first one in your family that breaking that financial curse. And that was my feeling. Like I really wanted to do something outside the normal, but I started in a normal 9 to 5 job, and I worked as a carpenter, like Bob the Builder, you know. That was my background, because I was super lazy in school, so I wanted something easy to study when I was in gymnasium. I don't know if it's called the same in Germany or something, but something similar. So I wanted something easy because I was so tired of school. I was waking up like every morning when the alarm rang. I was like, oh my God, is it really school today again? Like, no, I don't want to study. Like, that was my morning routine, like waking up. Maybe I'm a bit sore, like maybe I can stay home, maybe I have a headache, I don't know, like maybe I can quit school today or something. Like I had that feeling every day, and I understood like that can't be right. Like we have one life that I know about, and I can't wake up every morning and feeling tired and feeling like, fuck, not today again. Like I wanted to be excited about my days. So I started to looking for different ways, and I found a book, like something about stocks and things. I read like 3 pages, and then yeah, reading is not my thing, and I didn't continue. But I had something like with investing in my mind all the time, and then I found a guy on TikTok using like drop shipping, but didn't really get stuck with drop shipping or anything like that. But then one day I found Philip Karlsson, Chairman 10 from Sweden. And I found him on TikTok. He was just doing funny videos, but I also saw he had the opportunity to travel a lot. So I had no idea what he was doing. So I took the chance. They're like, yo, bro, I see you traveling a lot. I also want to travel. What are you doing? Like, what do you do for a living? So yeah, he hosted a presentation in IAM for me. And I felt like I had 2 decisions, you know, yes or no. And I was analyzing like, okay, if I say no now, what will happen? Okay, if I say no, my life will continue to be the exact same as it was before. And as I told you, I wasn't happy. So if I say yes now, what's the best and the worst thing that can happen? Okay, the worst thing can happen is I'm getting scammed of $275 or whatever. And I asked myself, like, now, if this is the worst thing that can happen, will my life end? Like 5 years from now, will my life end just because I tried this thing off? No, probably not. My life will keep going. I would probably spend that on something else. And then I said, if I said yes now and something good happens, what can happen? Because I saw people on social media been able to make money online. I saw people now after the presentation, you can make money from Go Live, from network marketing and all these different things. I was like, maybe it's worth a try. So I took the decision to try something new out, and really, really fast, I understood like, whoa, what have society hide from me? Because school didn't teach me about the banks. School didn't teach me about the money. I didn't know about that 5% of the world owed 95% of the wealth. Like I didn't know these things. I was like, whoa, shouldn't everyone know this? Like what's happening? And I understood really, really quick that, yo, this is something I will do, and I will do it for the rest of my life. Because if I can learn these things in 1 week, in 1 month, like what can I do in 1 year, 2 years, 3 years? So I took the decision directly, I'm going to go all in. And now when I say all in, I don't mean 16 hours a day. I mean all in with the time you have. I mean all in with removing the scrolling from your TikTok, with removing Snapchatting your friends, or with removing watching your Netflix series. That's what I call go all in. You're prioritizing the time you're wasting on a daily basis to do something good with it. So I don't know if you guys have the same, like, yeah, we have something like super popular right now in Sweden from the team. Everyone posting like 5 years of pain for 40 years of, yeah, you're laughing because everyone probably posted the same thing. And that's something I saw like 10 people in a row posting now, like, and it's so true. Like now, either you pay now to play later, so you pay the price now for 5-10 years, whatever it takes for you to hit the level of success you want, and then you are free for the rest of your life. Or you play now, the many people in our age want to do, they just party, they spend time with friends, they do drugs, they do bad things, and they just waste their life, and they will be stuck until they are 65, 70, 75. What do I know? They just hiding this age every year. So when we are that old, they will like 150, you're still gonna work, you know, because the inflation eating up our money. So I took a decision really quick to just go all in. And when you just are plugged into the system, when you're just using the tools now, for example, Impulse, when you're using the Go Live, like it was hard for me to not be excited about sharing about iMaster Academy. So really quick, I had friends starting to ask me, Emil, what are you doing? Like I was up 5 a.m. before work to trade. Like I was up, like that was the most insane thing that happened in my life. Like I started to wake up. We traded HFX back in the days, binary, and some of you guys have probably traded binary before or not, but I woke up 5 a.m. every morning to take my trades and then go to work or go to school. And like just to see that, and I still was excited, and all my friends like, whoa, Emil, what are you doing? Like you're waking up early, you're taking trades. What is those trades? Can you teach me? I'm like, nope, I can't teach you, but I can show you the steps I took. And that's really what IM is, a show business, right? Not a tell business. And that's something I think is so insane to just understand, that you can just show people that you can take them, they can sit beside you, you can show Go Live, you can show Impulse, yeah, I'm looking for this and this and this, then you take in the trade and you can show them the process. Like, wouldn't they be excited if you made 10, 20, 50, $100 in front of you, right? Like now I have a guy in my team, he started like 1 year ago. Now tomorrow, like he have multiple 6-figure funded accounts now, and tomorrow he will withdraw 20,000 euro. Like he started this account 4 weeks ago, and he's gonna withdraw 20,000 euro now. He's born 2003. Like, do you know any other industry where people can come in 1 year from now? Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, he worked his ass off, like 8 to 16 hours a day. He was studying, but that's why he have the results now. But can you show me any other industry where you can come in and get those type of results? That was the most insane thing for me, like to see how you can really change your life, because you are one decision away from making a total change in your life. And everyone can do it. Doesn't matter if you're a girl, a boy, what country you are from, no matter what. We have success stories from all over the world. We have people that went from prison to Sherman hundreds. We have all different success stories. So no matter what excuse you have, it's not good enough. I think that's a good start.
Yeah, I think this is a really good start. Thank you so much for this introduction. I just try to spotlight videos.
You see, I'm just flying into like my IM vision. Like when I'm just getting one question, I'm like deep into it and getting all my feelings out from IM.
But this is very good. So we just start with the first question, and the first question is, what is your best advice you can give to someone who just started? And maybe it's someone who has a little bit struggles with their beliefs, and if the people or if the person don't know if IM is working, if it's the right thing for him or for her. What is your advice for this type of person?
Yeah, first of all, ask yourself, why did you start? Like, why did you start with IM, and why do you want it to work out for you? Like, that's the most important thing. And then ask yourself, like, what's your goals? What do you want to achieve in your life? Like, what's the direction you want to head? And then, do you know anyone in iMaster Academy that have achieved what you want to achieve? For me, it was traveling, right? I've been in 21 plus countries now the last 3 years, because of iMaster Academy. So I checked for people, can you actually travel if you succeed with IM? Michael is traveling, Maurice is traveling, Philip is traveling, Kim is traveling. Like every single person that have put in the work, they can travel, right? So for me, that was the question, like, I want to travel. Can I travel if I succeed with this? So if you succeed with trading, crypto, NFTs, network marketing, can you do the things you want to do, right? And I think you know you can do it, but the thing is, you haven't decided that you're going to do it. Because the question is not if trading is working, if network marketing is working. The question is you working? Because that's the only real question. Because we know that trading is working. Otherwise, wouldn't it be able for people to withdraw on a weekly basis from the trading account? Or otherwise, it wouldn't be able for Sarah every Friday get a mail from my Master Academy where say, congratulations, you get paid. And if you ask Michael, you can see if network marketing is working. He have over 6-figure or 7-figure earnings from my Master Academy now. Yes, from the network marketing part. So we know network marketing is trading. We know trading is working. If you don't believe that, ask someone that have trading results. Stop comparing yourself. Just ask someone that have results. And you will see if trading is working or not. I can send you a screenshot, Sarah, and you can send out it in the chat. Where yes, some withdrawals, like some people from my team that have done some withdrawals. I will just take the photo. Yes, for you guys to get a belief what's possible, like when you really work your ass off and want the trading to succeed, right? So boom, I'm gonna do that. But yeah, I think those are the most important part. Like first ask yourself, why did you start with this business? And understand that like everything is working, you just need to make it work for yourself. And the thing is, like, you can't really fail in this business. Like the only way you can fail is if you give up too early. And I know life sucks sometimes because maybe it takes longer time for you than Sarah to hit a specific level of success. So as I said, stop comparing yourself to other people. The only person you should compare yourself is who was you yesterday and who do you want to become tomorrow. That's the only person you should compare yourself with, because as you probably know, if you was in school, some people will get the best grade and some people will get the worst grade, but they still had the same education, right? They still had the same teacher. So everything, yeah, life isn't fair sometimes, and maybe you need to spend 1,000 extra hours to make it work. But if you don't do this, will you be able to succeed with the things you want to achieve, right? Like, will you be able to travel more? If you just give up and keep going with your 9 to 5, will you be able to do that? Probably not. Will you be able to buy a better car or buy a nicer house or whatever goals you have in the position you are in right now if you give up? Yeah, maybe a little bit, but probably not your dream house. If money wouldn't be a problem, then you wouldn't probably have the same house from your normal job than if money wasn't a problem, right? You would probably buy a bigger house, a nicer car. So if you give up, will you come closer to your goals or further away from your goals? So IM can be the vehicle for you to achieve that, but you just need to take that one decision to make it work and not give up. That's the key. Like, if you just take a decision, I will not give up, I will give this 10 next years. Because if you were like, what's the average age in here? Ish.
Wie alt seid ihr, Leute? Schreibt mal in den Chat für alle, die es nicht verstanden haben. So ungefähr, dass er versteht,
24,
was der Durchschnitt
25,
ist.
21, 23, 18, 28, 21, 21, 22. Okay, but we say like 23. 23 easy. So, for example, now, if you spend 10 times, if everyone in here are 23 years old now, if you spend 10 years in this business, that means you're 33, right? Free. So if you ask yourself now, how many 33 years old do you know that can travel full time, can live from their smartphone, and can make money online and have the freedom we have in iMaster Academy? How many people do you know that makes like 6-figure and above, we say? And I know some people know some people that make 6-figure and above, but they don't have the freedom because they are stuck on their job or they are stuck in their company. None. So 3 people just said, the rest of you guys sleeping. Okay, that's fine. 0. Yeah, okay. So I also asked this on bigger events with like 200 plus people, and it was one person in a public of 200 people that knew someone that had opened a company, then sold the company. Okay, perfect. And then if you ask, how many within an iMaster Academy under the age of 33 do you know that make 6 figures and above and can travel full time? Then it's chairman. Too many to count. Yeah, because most of the chairmans, especially in Germany, like is any one of them even over 33? Yeah, okay, like one. I don't know. Yeah. So then you see, like this is the way, even if it takes you 10 years, even if it takes you 10 years, it's still worth it. And 10 years for chairman, that's pretty long time. Like we've seen people hit chairman in 5 months, but I think the average now in Europe is like 3 years, something like that. So even if it takes you 10 years, the end goal is still worth it compared to where you would be 10 years from now, not in iMaster Academy. Because as all of you said, you didn't know anyone in that position that you can be when you are chairman 10. Isn't that pretty insane to just understand? So don't stress. Like we're all super young. Like Grant Cardone. Does anyone know Grant Cardone? Like $6 billion plus in real estate. It wasn't until like he was 56 years old or something, he first become successful. So if you're 23, you still have 33 years in front of you to come to that position. So don't stress. Just don't give up. Trust me, it will be hard times. It will be times when you're feeling every day and fuck, I should give up. But remember, why did you start and where can you come if you don't give up? Because universe will test you. God will test you, whatever you believe in. But you just need to keep going. You just need to show that you're worth the success you desire.
Yes.
So I think that's what the new people should.
That's a very good answer. Yeah, of course. I think this is a very good answer. So the next question is, in your opinion, which qualities are important to become successful in this business?
The quality, like it's so many different qualities that you need, but I think some of the like most important is to learn to adapt to different people. Like because you can't do the same way to every single person. Like if I'm talking alone to, for example, Helin. I don't know if you know Helin, the brand new SMX educator, like super girly. And if I talk to Helin, I will not be able to talk the same way as I talk to like a bodybuilder that been competing in bodybuilding. Like I can't handle them the same way, you know? Like it would be super weird if I tried to talk the same as to Helin to the super buff bodybuilder that like, oh, you know, like it wouldn't work. So I think to be a chameleon, as we say in Sweden, is super important in this business. And that one of the other most important things is to go outside your comfort zone. Like if you just go outside your comfort zone and you do the things you don't want to do, you will grow. And when you grow, like your success will never surpass your personal development. So if you go outside your comfort zone, that means you will grow, and that means your income will grow. So if you keep growing, your income will be able to keep growing. But if you don't grow, your income will always fall back to your personal development. So I think go outside your comfort zone is super important, and stay coachable. Like if you can go outside your comfort zone, stay coachable, and just learn to adapt to different people, you will be able to become super successful in this business, because everything else in network marketing is just a copy-paste business, because someone have already walked the way for you. So you can just walk the same way with a clearer path, and you will come to the same position. So now the only thing that waits for you is to put in the work.
Yes. Yeah, nice. So I will translate it. because I think this was a little bit maybe. Also ganz kurz, Leute, damit ihr jetzt einfach gecheckt habt, aber die Julia hat es auch richtig, richtig nice schon in den Chat geschrieben. Ich bin mir jetzt nicht so sicher, ob es jeder komplett verstanden hat, aber vor allem dieses anpassungsfähig. Ich hatte ja gerade das Beispiel genannt, dass man wirklich gerade im Network Marketing einfach lernen muss, okay, mit vielen verschiedenen Menschen einfach kompatibel zu arbeiten und dass man nicht strikt nach diesem ich rede mit einem Mädel genauso wie mit einem Bodybuilder, dieses Beispiel hat er gebracht, dass ihr das einmal, ist mir ganz wichtig, dass ihr das einmal versteht. Very nice. So, Emil, the next question is, do you have an evening routine? Because everyone is talking about a morning routine, but do you have an evening routine? And if yes, oh, you're smiling. And if yes, what does it look like? And maybe you can just talk about your structure. So how do you structure your day? You have a structure or not? Or is it like, I don't know, we will see what this day will bring?
Like evening routine, like I don't know if you can call it routine, but I'm usually trying like the last 30 to 60 minutes before bed to don't use my phone and just spend time now. Like most of the evenings I spend time with my girlfriend, so that's most of the times I'm just trying to have more quality time where you just can talk and just remove these distractions sometimes. And like that's most of my like evening routine. Like I don't really have a routine. Like before that, just calls and doing the things I need to do that day. And something I have done for a very long time is something Michael teach me. And one thing he's saying is always like every morning you ask yourself, what's the number one most important thing I need to do today to come closer to my goals? So ask yourself that every day. And of course, some days you will do less, and some days you will do more, but always try to do something every day to come further to your goals and become a better person every single day. And I think, yes, with that and being consistent with that, you will come super, super far. And something I have done in periods, I don't do it every time. So right now is a period when I don't do it, but some periods, like, I don't know why I do it in periods. I just feel it works really, really good. So in periods, I listen to specific personal development every night and every morning. So the last thing at night, and then I sleep with high frequency. I don't know if you have heard that. Like I have a success playlist. It's just success, and I don't know if you hear anything at all. No, but it just like a specific vibration. It's like, yeah, it should be good for your brain. But yeah, I just listened to someone that said it was good, and I've been sleeping good when I done it. So that's something I'm doing in periods. But I don't really like. I will not tell you I have a super master, do this, and then reading a book and then watching this video and then like, because I don't have it, so I will not lie for you guys. So most of my nights is just working, do the things I need to do, being in the calls I need to be in, and then just spending time with my girlfriend. So sometimes I do the reading before I'm going to bed. Sometimes I'm doing it middle of the day. Sometimes I'm doing it on the morning, or I'm watching the personal development. Like it's so different times. Like depends on when I feel like I have time and what period I am in. Like some periods I feel like, whoa, I need more value so I can give more value to people. And sometimes I feel like, whoa, now I have this like 5 different trainings that I want people to really understand before I can start to teach 10 different new trainings, you know? So like I'm trying to keep it stupid simple with the information I give also, because you will need to hear things multiple times. So you will probably hear me in the future calls talk about some of the same things, because I want people to hear the same thing multiple times, because I know that's what you need. The repetition is the mother of learning. So I usually have like 5 different trainings that I'm going around. I'm making some small difference, and I just making sure, for example, my P600s, they really know the skill sets now. And then I can go, okay, now I need to grab more information. I will watch hundreds of different trainings. And okay, now I have 5 different trainings from this 100 different trainings. And like, whoa, this is the really good information that I will give to my people. and then I just bring that information forward. So that's usually how I do, but I don't really have a like specific structure. Yes, using my calendar, haven't really plugged into time tree as all my P1Ks have, thanks to you, Sarah. I have it, and I just getting a million notifications from every P1K's calendar, so I need to fix that also. But that's something that I know, like, I could be better on structuring like that, but that, yeah, it's been working for me. But I think for you guys that don't do like me, do like Sarah on the structure part. I think that's better.
Yes, maybe you just have to give it a try with the time tree, because Ada just wrote me today and she was like, oh my god, I love time tree. I hated it before, but now I love it. There's so much structure.
Like all my P1K says the same thing.
Yeah, it's so cool. Okay, nice. This was a very good answer. The next question is, what are your daily to-dos or your daily MMAs to reach your goals? So I think a lot of people are like wasting time because they think that these things they are doing are daily to-dos or MMAs, but to be honest, there are a lot of things they are not counting like MMAs. So what are your MMAs and your daily to-dos to reach your goals?
Yeah, that's so true. Like, so many people are busy being busy. Like they think they're doing something, but if you check their volume, they don't do anything. And like, to be true, like do you hear that? Yeah, I think it's a fire alarm. But to be true, like, the two ways you can make money in network marketing is either you sell a package or you help a customer sell a package, right? So what do you then need to do? Yeah, you need to spend time on those things, because those are the things that will help you make money. So how can you end up with the things like that? You need to prospect. You need to find a way where you can have prospects, where you can get in people, you know, if it's TikTok, Instagram, writing to people on DM, if it's Snapchat, if it's LinkedIn, Facebook, whatever works for you, you need to do that. And then you need to present. You need to show the plan, right? You need to show people what we do. Like, if they don't know what we do, of course you will not have anyone that's starting up, right? So, and then you need to be in closing and follow up. So you just need to follow up and close. Like, if you do those things, I know it sounds simple. Oh yeah, the business is simple. You're just making it too complicated for yourself. And that's the thing, like, so many people making things so complicated. Like, you just, especially if you're under the rank of P1K, you just need to focus on prospecting so you can present, so you can follow up and close. And those are the things you need to do on a daily basis. And that's where we'll bring you to P1K. And then when you hit P1K, you can teach other people how to do these things, and you can help 3 people hit P1K. Oh, you hit P2K. Congratulations. Like, it's that simple. And I know you like, haha, what? It can't be. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, so many people making things so complicated for themselves. And like, yeah, I'm doing this and doing, whoa. Yes, go back to the basic. Do the thing that brought you to P150, or do the things that brought you to P600, and just do it over and over and over again, and never get too big for the small things. So always try to show the plan. But something that's also really, really good, if you haven't started doing it yet, is home events. Like, home events are so good. Like, of course, you will probably not be able to do it 7 days a week, but start with 1 day a week to bring some friends over to your house or a shisha bar or whatever works for you, and put them in your couch and brought the presentation on the television and show them what we do. Like, give them the feeling of what we do. Invite some of your business partners there, and everyone is sitting there. You have some snacks on the table, and you're just showing your friends, your family, people from your social media what you're doing. And that's pretty simple, and that's a really good way to show the plan for people, because they will feel you in another way. Like, it's one thing for you guys to see me through this Zoom call now, but it's another thing if I was there beside you and I could touch you, and you, like, the vibration is different, you know, like, it's different from a Zoom call. That's why conventions is so amazing, because it's different to hear all these different speakers on Zoom calls compared to how it is on a real convention where you see them on stage, where you see 10,000 people screaming, hyping, and giving an applause to all these speakers. Like the energy is different.
Yes, this is my next question, or this would be the next question. So what's about events for you? Why you are on every event? So what is the meaning for you for conventions, and maybe what changed in you or in your mind after your first convention? You just remember what changed in your mind?
Yeah, I totally remember. So my first convention was an online convention. Because it was COVID, so wasn't allowed to have conventions. So my first like real convention was probably November 2021 or something. I had a like online convention, but we was like 10 people in the same house, so we like had some people watching it together, had a watch party in Portugal together, because we was about to fly to the convention in the US. And then they changed the COVID rules, so we weren't allowed to fly into the US. So we got stopped in Portugal and couldn't fly to the US. So we like, okay, let's rent an Airbnb in Portugal and spend some time here. So we watched the event together. And after that convention, I really understood, like, I can't really say what I heard, but I understood like something changed in my mind. Like after all the speakers, I was so excited to come back and work. So I called up all my P1Ks the same night. We had a P1K call. We mastermind. We hosted a tour. Let's see if I have the picture. I probably have it. Just to show you guys how many events we plan. Internet, hello, loading, because I took the decision then to do a tour, and we did this tour. I don't know if you see it, but it's pretty many cities. So we did, let's see if we wrote it, 30 plus event in 42 days and the 4 countries. So I just took like every city where we had like, some of the events was just a home event, and some events was more like opportunity events with like 20 plus people, 50 plus people. So of course, depends on your organization. You probably can't do a 42 plus city event. But I took the decision then to really start with events, because I heard so many times, yeah, events is good, all these things, but I didn't really take the decision to do it myself. And after that, I hit like the amount of people we showed the plan to. So we had, this was in November, and we had, in the end of November, we was done with the entire tour. So we started it like beginning of November. And so we had so many follow-ups through December. So from mid of December, I had, I think in my back office, 22,000 volume. In mid of January, so in 1 month, I had 42,000 volume. So yes, because of one tour, I almost doubled my organization, or I added at least 20,000 volume in a month. So the entire volume I had in my back office for like close to 1.5 years, it took 1 month to get that extra because of one tour, one decision. Like it wasn't the tour, it was the decision that we're gonna make it happen. So I hit P5K because of that decision of, I'm gonna show everyone in all these cities, I'm gonna plug everyone in, I'm gonna really show people what we're doing. So yeah, that was one of the biggest change. And then the first convention was in Miami in March 2022, directly before Barcelona. So it was in Miami, and then it was one of my first like real convention where we could meet people and just like be able to spend time with so many people and be able to like you going to the toilet and Brandon Boyd is standing beside you, and like just that feeling that's pretty cool, you know. That was a live story, and like just to be able to meet these different sharmans that you only seen online before and all or on social media or whatever, and then you being able to spend time with them or ask them questions, and then you understand like, whoa, they are just like me, just that they spend more time on this. And that was something that was like really like click moment when you understood like these big shamans, that they are just like you, just spend more times on themselves and working on themselves. And like we are lucky, like most of you guys, it's your first or second company, right? Like, or how many of you guys have been in more than 2 companies before? Maybe someone, I don't know, but doesn't look like it. So yeah, like for a lot of these different sharmans from like US or our uplines, like all these people, they've been in like 4 or 5 different companies before they found IAM, and we now have IAM. So instead of wasting 4 or 5 years in trying out trash companies, we are now in IAM, and we can use our next 5 years to just grow and grow and grow. So yeah, like it's impossible to say why conventions is so important, but the experience you will feel on these events, like I can't put words on it. But have you guys ever walked in a room on like a party or something and you feel like, whoa, this was bad energy? Like, have you ever felt that? And you're like, whoa, I don't want to spend time with this. But then you stay there and now you have the same energy as them. You don't feel it anymore because you are having the same vibration as them. And it's the same thing with positive vibration, right? Whoa, and we are super happy here. Imagine now, have you ever heard of the average of 5? Yeah, imagine now the average of 10,000. That's Zagreb. Zagreb will be the average of 10,000 people. The average of multi-millionaires. To be able to see them in real life, to be able to spend time with them, to be able to be on team trainings with them, like all these things, it's so insane what we will be able to do. And it's so cheap for us now, especially Zagreb. I understand if you were thinking like Zurich were expensive because it's like the number, like second most expensive city in the entire world. But Zagreb, that's a cheap city. So you will be able, like, I know some people from Germany, they will drive there. I don't know what you guys will do, drive or take a plane or whatever, but you will be able to come to that event pretty cheap. And compared, because now you need to understand, it's not just $400 you're wasting like this. You need to understand what is the value you will get from it. Like, what can the benefits from it be? Yeah, either you go there and you don't listen and you don't do anything about it, or you listen, you apply, and you hit chairman. Would then that investment be worth it? Or you get access to listening to your favorite Go navigator, and you get a click moment in trading, and boom, you're starting to do weekly withdrawals, you're getting 6-figure funded, and your life change. Yes, because of one event. It's one sentence that can change your entire life under that event. I have a really good training that I want to do in the future for all of you guys that Matt Rosa hosted for us before, what to do under the event. But that's something we can do more closer to Zagreb and really like, yes, figure out the last details on how to act on events, what you're going to prepare yourself with and all these things. But yeah, like, as I said, like, I can't really put words on the feeling of events, but it's insane. Like, your life can literally change in those events. And it will be, if you put your mind to that will happen, and you're going to have your focus and you're really going to give it all when you're there.
Yes, this is 100% true. So guys, you should be there in Zagreb. Maybe we can just open this Q&A for everyone. So guys, ihr könnt gerne eine Frage stellen. Das wäre super nice. Wenn ihr Bock habt, stellt eine Frage. Ihr könnt die auch auf Deutsch reinschreiben, wenn ihr nicht auf Englisch schreiben wollt. Ihr könnt super gerne alles Mögliche fragen. Ihr habt jetzt halt die Möglichkeit, ein P5K zu fragen. Alter, wie werde ich mit 21 P5K? Deshalb, don't be shy, ask a question. Let's go. Ich glaube, Julia ist auch schon typing. So we just have a look how many questions we will get in the chat. Because maybe they're a little bit shy to write it in English. We will have a look.
They can write in German and you can just translate if you want it.
You can just answer in German if you want. Give it a try.
Yeah, I figure we're done with this call tonight. Thank you. Also, you focus at trading. Like how to stay, if the question is more like how to stay focused, if I understood it right, like you guys need same thing there. Ask yourself, why did you start and why do you want to succeed with trading, you know? And then you schedule it to your life. Like you're gonna look at trading now as your job. You're gonna say, if you're gonna trade at 5 p.m., you're gonna trade at 5 p.m. 5 days a week. You're gonna make that a part of your lifestyle. Like for example, we in Sweden, everyone are plugged into J.A. Wall right now. He's live at Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 5 p.m. and Tuesday and Thursday, 3 p.m. So if that's a person you're gonna study, then you're gonna be on his Go Live sessions every single day. Or if you choose to study Cedric, you're gonna be on his sessions every single day. If you choose Silas, you're gonna be on his sessions every day. You're never gonna miss it. You're gonna make it your life. That's how you make trading work for you. Let's see, more questions. How was your mindset changed to make your first home event? How was your mindset changed to make, like, why I took the decision to do it, or like how it changed after it? As I said, stay coachable, and if your upline tells you to do home events, you're just gonna do it. And like that's the thing, because they wouldn't tell you something that were bad for your business, right? They wouldn't tell you something that were bad for you. Like your uplines and your mentors, they're only telling you things that they have done to bring them to the position you are in today, or they are in today. So if you want to be, for example, in the same position as Michael Hamburger, and he was the one that told me about home events, like you still see, like he sent out yesterday or something in the chat, back to basics, doing a home event. Like if he's still as a Chairman 25 doing home events, does it work or not? Like if you want the results of that, yes, do it. You just need to do it. Like Nike says, I like Nike. I really love Nike's logo because of that. Just do it. It's so true. Like everything you're uncomfortable with, or you're thinking about, just do it. Stop procrastinate. Just do it. Like with everything. Like if you want to, if you say to yourself, you're going to take out the dishes, just do it. If you're going to clean your room, just do it. If you're going to prospect 50 people, just do it. Like everything is just do it. You just need to do it. Stop procrastinating and yeah, do it. How did you handle negative people that say your words? Like, do they have the results you want to have? Like 99.99999% of the people that ever hated on me don't have the results that I want to have. I can't listen to them. I'm sorry. Like, for example, if it was my parents, like they didn't love what I did, but it's like, if you're gonna fix your hair, do you go to the carpenter or do you go to the hairdresser, right? Like you don't go to the carpenter to fix your hair. It's pretty logic. So it's the same thing here. If you want to become a successful in network marketing, do you listen to your parents that have never even been in a network marketing company or never succeeded in a network marketing company, or do you listen to someone that have the results you want to have? So you just need to ask yourself, like, who are the people you should listen to? Like, of course, you're going to love your parents. I'm not telling you to not love them. But I'm telling you, are they really the right person to listen to in that situation? Can they really give you the information to get the level of success you want? In most of the cases, the answer is no. If you don't have like Eric Worre as your dad. And I don't think you have. If you have, connect with him. I want to be his friend. Is there a secret formula to hit P5K at 21? Master the basics. As you have the answer yourself. And I think we talked about it when you and me talked in phone also. You just need to master the basics. Like, it's so simple. If you just become best on the basics and best on outworking everyone around you, you will get better results. Like, it's just, like I said in the middle of the call also, keep it stupid simple. Like, just do the simple things. It's not hard to build a business. You just need to master the basics. To hit P1K, you need to master prospecting, presenting, follow up, and close. If you can master these things, maybe combined with a home event, you will hit P1K. And if you know and you really master the basics, do you think you will be able to teach the basics? Oh, bam, you have 3 P1Ks now. Bam, you're P2K. And now, when you master the basics, do you think you will be able to teach how to teach the basics? Oh, now your P1K is created 3 P1Ks and you have 90, 90, 90. Oh, you're P5K. Congratulations. That's how you hit P5K. Don't count it don't count P5K as 225 people. Count it as how many P1Ks you need to create, or how many P600 you need to create, or how many P150s you need to create. How many success stories do you need to create? I know something that Jonathan Lopez always talk about. Don't be the king, be the king maker. So don't focus on yourself, focus on how many people can you help. That's how you hit P5K. Yeah, as I said, even if it's your best friend, parents, doesn't matter. Like, they don't have the results you want to have. Probably they don't have a six or seven figure trading account. They don't have a multi-million-dollar business in network marketing. So yes, tell them I love you and I appreciate you, but I will not listen to you in this area because you are not the person I want to follow in this area. Like, I don't know what your parents or what your friends work with, but if they are successful in that area and that's what you want to do, then listen to them. But if not, I'm sorry to say, they are not the right person to listen to in that case. Yeah, Annika, as you said, it is too easy, and that's true. And so many people think it's so complicated, but you just need to master the basics, and that's the thing that people forget. They're gonna do the advanced thing. And that's why they fail. Because they're doing things too complicated for themselves instead of just mastering the basics and teaching the basics. Success is not easy, but it's simple. And you just need to stay consistent long enough to achieve it. Yep.
Yes. That's so true. This is so true. So I think we just had a lot of questions, and thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Please appreciate it. Please appreciate that he just took this time for us for, oh, cool emoji, for our UV fam, for our group. So I will just send the picture. You just sent me about your the results from your team, right?
Yeah.
All the 6-figure or not. I will send it, or you can just send it in our UV UV group chat if you want. So thank you very much, Emil. I just appreciate it, and thank you so much for your time. I think everyone just understand that you have to go to Zagreb. Maybe if there's someone who does not decided to go to Zagreb, maybe today is the day of decision. So just make sure that you can visit Emil at Zagreb. And with this, thank you so much, Emil. Ich werde diesen Call an dieser Stelle beenden. Vielen lieben Dank, Leute, für jeden von euch. Seid nochmal ready, macht nochmal ein paar Bilder, taggt ihn mal auf Instagram, dass er wirklich weiß, dass wir appreciaten, dass er hier war. Und damit, I wish you a good night und ich wünsche euch einen wunderschönen Abend, Leute. Wir sehen uns, macht die Woche zu einer geilen Woche und let's go. Macht's gut, Leute.
Ciao.